What's the single best health habit you started after 40 that made a difference? Stretching every day. 90% of your body feeling old is you not being loose enough, I swear. Reddit. I've had a lot of people asking me about my stretching regime. I haven't gone on Reddit for a couple of days and I haven't had the chance to reply to everyone. I'm not gonna claim to be any sort of stretching guru. I just wake up and do some pretty basic full body stretches for 10 minutes. Like year 7 Pell level. You're gonna need to ask someone more qualified for a proper answer. Cheers guys. Changed my life. I would have aches and pains. Primarily back. Physio diagnosed weak flexibility in my hips. Went under a focused stretching regime and I now move 10 years younger than last year. Regular doctor visits, blood work, and the ear camera. Never sick really my whole life, and just got stage 3 pancreatic cancer. Blood tests can show trends. Just go. I'm sorry for your diagnosis. Drinking water regularly. I cannot believe how much it made me feel better. I don't have any brain fog anymore. I realize that most of the time, when I'm craving snacks, I'm actually just thirsty. So my weight is a lot more stable now as well. I feel like I have more energy, so I'm even more active than I was before. If I wake up feeling really groggy, like I haven't slept well at all, down a load of water and it completely disappears. Baffles me how people don't reach for water when they are thirsty. Walking 3 to 5 miles every day in addition to my usual exercise routine, gym, bicycling. I'm 62 and have friends my age who get tired walking upstairs. I want to be able to walk to the store and carry a bag of groceries home with me when I'm 80. Keep it going. You're giving me hope. I'm 50 in a handful of days and right now I'm on my afternoon walk. If your long-term target is to carry groceries, mine is to stay on my bike for everyday commuting, going to the post office, popping round to see a friend, cycling along the canal on a nice day. I'm fully prepared to ride an old man bike and even have some electric motor help. But I really want to be able to get on and stay on my wheels. When I was in cancer treatment, I bought a pedal assist bike for the times I was too tired to make it back home. They're awesome because you can use them as a regular bike or have different levels of assist. 10%, 25%, 50% awful. Most times I don't turn the assist on at all, but sometimes I will use the advantage of assist to go on a much longer ride than usual because I don't have to worry about getting too tired to make it back. The only downside is forcing myself not to cheat and use the assist unless I absolutely need it. I recently quit smoking, drinking alcohol, caffeine, all added sugar and salt stuff, all processed foods, and dropped 30 pounds in about 3.5 weeks. How you ask? Have a widowmaker heart attack at 47, die for 10 minutes, and end up in the hospital for 9 days, twice in 2 weeks. Yeah, I was invincible too. The yes you do young will catch up with you, as stated a million times on Reddit. Take care of yourself from a young age. Same here. Had severe arrhythmia with cardiac ablation procedure, IQ etc. Stopped caffeine, alcohol, all sugar. Drink much water. Lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Edit. And 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Before it was like 4 to 5 hours. Cut or reduce alcohol. Find a way to include some cardio and weight training into your week so that it takes little effort to get it done. Eat less shit. Close bracket. Not 40 yet but definitely doing this now. I don't even want alcohol anymore usually. Taking time for myself. Go grab 2 minutes of fresh air and collect your thoughts. Go sit in your car and listen to the radio. Mental health is so important for not only men, but for everyone. Music has and will always remain to be an escape for me. Walking/exercising, carrying weights. This is really the only answer. Frailty is what ends up liking most of us. Loft heavy things. Build muscle. No old person regrets being strong. This and people in their 90s can still gain muscle, so what's your excuse? Rhetorical. Getting used to zero sugar beverages. No regular cokes, juices, Gatorade etc. All zero sugar versions and a bunch of water. I was at 13 on my ache, and within 6 months I got it down to 7. Now I'm hovering around 6. 13 is wild, man. I had a toe amputation because of an infection to the bone from plucking a toenail. Was crazy. Was in the hospital almost a month. Believe it or not, the hospital food was a balanced diet and insulin helped me stabilize. But once I got out, cold turkey of sugary beverages. Going to sleep before midnight. I swear I have been trying that and just end up tossing and turning. For me what works is to do stuff until I'm / really sleepy and then go to bed, regardless of time. Stop drinking daily. Jesus, what a change. I still have an occasional whiskey socially but never a bottle of Pinot Grigio in the evening to wind down. I also go to bed before 10 PM at least 3 times a week. Nothing messes a good night's sleep than alcohol. Even a couple beers or a glass of wine will throw me off completely and mess up my next day. Quit smoking. I was expecting a more dramatic change in my health. That's what it is. But it has improved quite a bit in smaller ways. No more rattling lung. And I don't wheeze anymore. No random coughing fits as well. And I'm saving a ton of money. Quit smoking. I was expecting a more dramatic change in my health. 42 yo. I quit smoking a few years ago after 20 plus years, pack a day, and felt the same. Everyone ranted and raved how it would be some massive change, but honestly I didn't see it. I quit dating. Massive mental health improvement. Moisturizer, sunscreen and drink enough water. Word. It's been a while since I heard Baz Luhrmann, https://yao2b/stj7 asbjoi. Vitamin C face moisturizer. Game changer. I started in my late 30s. No more abusing alcohol. I rarely even drink alcohol anymore. If it is, it's at only extreme social engagements and I never get drunk. My Garmin watch did this for me. It showed me the actual impact of just drinking on a Friday night has. It takes me 4 days to recover from it. I still drink sometimes when it's worth it to me. It's just not worth it to me as much now. And I rarely get drunk. Stretching and plugging. Walking my dog without listening to a podcast or headphones. It can be very calming, treating sleep like a competitive sport. Unplugging. Walking my dog without listening to a podcast or headphones. It can be very calming. I love listening to audiobooks and podcasts, in addition to music, when walking my dog. But I've been doing this as well lately. Mostly because even just picking up my phone while walking to change what I'm listening to can unintentionally lead to doom scrolling instead of paying attention. I actually have been alternating not listening to anything with using my recently unearthed iPod Classic, which has way less distractions on the device level, so I can still listen to music, but have basically no risk of getting distracted when I go to change what I'm listening to. Showing up for regular exercise and not eating too much garbage. There is no trick. Anyone telling you like drink a green juice a day is not telling you what you need to hear. Find exercise that motivates you and a routine for not eating garbage. Meal planning, getting a box delivery, or whatever it takes. It is the best investment in yourself you can make. Quit drinking alcohol! 12 days sober after a 7-week closet relapse. I feel better mentally and physically than I have in a very long time. I won't wait. Intermittent fasting. If I may ask, do you follow the 16:8 method or something else? Yes, I do 16 to 8 method, 8 PM noon next day, due to work schedule. Thinking about changing to 6 PM to 10 AM. Free hint, making sure that your meals are low in sugar and high in protein helps incredibly. It will keep you feel full for much longer. Happy to share more details from my experience if you want. Work out before the kids wake up. Go at 5 AM, if that's what it takes. You're not needed elsewhere at that time. Do it for you. Lift heavy. Eat as right as you can. Sleep properly. Quit vaping and toned down my drinking from practically daily to maybe once every month or two. How did you quit vaping? Cold turkey? I have quit smoking cold turkey cigarettes twice. Picked the habit back up a third time during my divorce. And switched to vaping after a few weeks of not wanting to smell like smoke. I should have just quit and never looked at a vape. I have tried to quit vaping and it hasn't gone well. I get so angry and hateful. I haven't ever made it past day 1 when I try to quit. I quit smoking at age 37. Kind of all of it. Prioritize being good to you. Good sleep, exercise, nutrition, kindness, less stress, laughter. Losing weight. All labs. Sleep apnea. Joint pain improved. Sensitivity to cold is now a thing. I was fine in shorts year round. Now no. Reduce alcohol intake. And do moderate quantities of sports regularly. Jogging. Ergometer cycling. My sleep habits are and this is the next thing I'll have to change. I could eat better too, and consume less coffee.